Okay, so we left off at 2nd Esdras chapter 12 and verse 18, 19, 20, 21. And we're using 2nd Esdras chapter 11 verses 29 and 30 to clear a little bit more up on that. Because like I said, what that verse, matter of fact, let's do this. Read it again, 2nd Esdras chapter 12, verses 19 through 21, all right?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
2nd Esdras chapter 12 verse 19. And whereas thou sawest the 8 small under feathers sticking to her wings, this is the interpretation.
Go ahead.
That in him there shall arise.
In what? In the eagle. After, we read verse 18, after the fact that it stood the peril of falling, and nevertheless did not fall, but was restored to its beginning. After that, in him, meaning this eagle, that all Roman Empire, what would happen?
There shall arise 8 kings, whose times shall be but small, and their years swift.
So let me read this off. Austro-Hungarian Empire, 1867 to 1918. German Empire, 1883 to 1919. And then after that, I'm trying to think of his name, but he was a governor, Chancellor Weimar. What of the Weimar era? You know, Germany had a Weimar Republic, which was basically, it was the ruins. It was the ruins that Germany was brought to as a result of World War I that set up and fomented the condition that was intended to lead to World War II. That Hitler was born. That creation. First of all, what do you call it? City of London, Wall Street, corporate America, industrial America creation. Hitler was. They want to tell you how the Rockefellers and the Fords and all of the people of industry, you understand, the titans of industry funded and financed the German war machine for World War II. That's a known fact. So 1883 Germany to 1990, and then the 1930s on up to 1945 with the end of World War II. Then you had the Italian Empire. Now I'm going to show you something. When you start reading about these, Italian Empire, 1889 to 1943. 1943 is not saying Italian fell. It was like, when you say 1943, it's talking about when Italy, all of its colonies and its holdings gained their independence. Italy still exists, but they're taken down. But they're not the colonial empire that they used to be. The French Empire, French colonial empire, 1804 to 1960. The 1960 being when certain portions of, matter of fact, we got to go there. All right, because we're there now on the map. We got to go there on the edges. Like, come on, brother, I need you to have. Because we already broke out what those 8 feathers are, right? If you feel that they don't have that thing, we got to be more delicate. Yeah, this one don't. This is it. All right. Stay on the map. That's what I want. Look at this here. The Austro-Hungarian Empire. This is 1914 to 1918, so they're still kicking. You're looking at the German Empire. Now let me say this. The Austro-Hungarian Empire, like I said, had kings sitting had the House of Habsburg. Not some of them just through, marriages, others through inheritances, sitting on the throne of Portugal, Spain, France, and England, and Germany, and Mexico. Austro-Hungarian Empire. Then you had the German Empire. Let's take Germany. Germany colonized and created Cameroon. People don't know that. That was Germany. They had German Southwest Africa, German East Africa, and then they had the Miriam Islands, Palau, Caroline Islands, and Marshall Islands. All these little bitty specks. Shut up, breathe it down. But let me say this. It goes back to where it said the eagle did what? Go back to that verse in chapter 11 at the end where it says, for thou the whole compass of the earth. Tell me that verse, okay, once you find it. I'll keep talking until you let me know you got it. But that was Germany. You got it? What verse is that?
Verse 14.
2nd
Esdras chapter 11 verse 14. And the 4th came and overcame all the beasts.
Talking about the eagle overcame the other three kingdoms that were before it, the Persians, the Greeks, the Babylonians. Go ahead.
And had power over the world with great faithfulness.
Through their military might. Go ahead.
And over the whole compass of the earth.
And over the whole compass, but in its different format. In other words, it wasn't the Roman Empire, it was all of the provinces that had grown to become empires within themselves. Over the whole compass. Let's start off with, I'm going in the name of in the order of of the list. So we got Germany, Cameroon, German Southwest Africa, German East Africa, there it is, Germany. They got them color coordinated so you can check it out. Then you got the Italian Empire. You got Italy right here. Tripoli, it was called Tripolitania at one point. Today that's Libya. And British Somaliland and Eritrea. Alright? At this time, in 1914, there was only 2 independent countries in the whole damn continent of Africa. And one of them was an American puppet state set up by President Monroe. Liberia, where they sent the niggas who was mind fucked to believe that they were set free. How you gonna send somebody back to a place that ain't their damn home? They sent them back to the market that they were sold out of. And Ethiopia, those were the 2 so-called independent states. The rest of them, let's look at the French Empire. We already said Italy. Tripoli, Italian and British Somaliland, and then Eritrea. Then you had the French Empire, French West Africa, Algeria, French Morocco, the French Equatorial Africa, and then French Equatorial Africa down here. Damn, and Mozambique. You understand? And French Indonesia. and the New Hebride Islands, they shared portions of those islands with Britain, and then you had New Caledonia Islands, France. This is the fucking, I said this, the fucking utmost in greed. You got all of this, and you need these fucking, what did you have to do to find this shit? How did you even know it existed? The people that got there took them thousands of damn years to find it. And he found it because the devil had his ass there. But it's on church shit. Now listen, this is still not talking about, at one point, it had areas in the States that it sold off from the time of Napoleon. It ain't even talking about that. Remember, there was French Guyana in South America. Tell me that wasn't one of the feathers. Then it said the Belgian Empire. Little bitty Belgium, they have these little marks that represent the sites of famous battles from World War I. The mark itself covers up the whole fucking country of Belgium. But Belgium was little, but they had a colony that was 76 times bigger in landmass than itself. And didn't release it until 1962, 2 years before my ass was born. You understand? And then they had, there was certain other areas that Belgium had in a certain island, but it was so small you won't even damn find it. The point is, Belgium is one. Then it said the Dutch Empire. Hell, we already know at one point the Dutch had what? We had the Dutch Guyana, you had
Indonesia.
All of Indonesia. Alright, all of this. Wait, here's the Netherlands out, and they way over here. You understand? Took up the world, man. Then you had, I'm gonna say the best one, the best class, the Spanish Empire. Hell, Spain had already run their course. That was all of this right here. You know that. Then you had the Portuguese Empire. The Portuguese literally have West Africa Portuguese, which is Angola, South Africa Portuguese, which is Mozambique, and the people of Brazil come from those places. Portugal did not import from Nigeria, Ivory Coast, French Guyana, Cameroon, and all them places. On the northwest, they recruited from the southwest and the southeast, and they shipped to Brazil, and from Brazil on up into the Indies. So you see that we had pockets of Israelite families all over the world, not just West Africa, but in other areas of Africa. Okay, that's it. That's the 8. Now, when it said the 3 heads, we got to go there first before we can get there.